the universe, people are asking, what fiend would steal Air Jordans?
Oh, goody! More Air Jordans for me.
Pebble Beach.
There's just no way for a Pampas superstar to travel.
What the? Shoes?
And they're all mine.
Give me those Air Jordans.
No,
Yes,
no,
yes,
no,
yes,
no,
no,
yes, no, yes, no. Take these or else.
The squirrel team.
Saved by a clever edit. Things seem bleak for our heroes. Wait, a giant pencil with an equally giant eraser. I smell trouble. I smell popcorn.
Red butter popcorn.
Get it while it's hot.
Get it while it's butter.
Our heroes have made the world safe for truth, justice.
And Mike's royalty checks from Nike.
That's all, folks.
That's my client's line. It says so in my deal.
Jeez, what a cake.
Not long ago, a team from the East seemed poised to become a dynasty. The team was led by a star so famous, he was known by his first name only. But after rolling to successive NBA championships, the self-proclaimed bad boys of Motown found their reign cut short by another Eastern team. This team was led by an even bigger star. And in 1991, the Bulls dethroned Detroit en route to the first of 2 consecutive NBA titles. As the squads get together today, many of the familiar names remain, like Isaiah and Michael. From the Palace of Auburn Hills, it's the world champion Chicago Bulls and the Detroit Pistons. The Bulls are riddled with injuries and must insert Rodney McRae, Will Perdue, and B.J. Armstrong into the starting lineup with Pippen and Jordan. The Pistons counter with Alvin Robertson, Dennis Rodman, Terry Mills, Joe Dumars, and Isaiah Thomas. Phil Jackson's Chicago's head coach, and Ron Rothstein is his foe on the Detroit bench. As the action gets underway, the Bulls look to a familiar weapon to fire up the offense. Jordan does not disappoint by nailing a long jumper over Dumars for the game's first score. Dumars responds by sliding behind a baseline screen to elude Michael and knocks down a 15-foot rainbow. Thomas has his shot deflected, and that triggers a Chicago fast break. Armstrong changes gears across half court and waltzes through the lane to knock the score at 6. Jordan plays off Dumars, who's just beyond the arc on the right side, and Joe successfully launches a 3-point strike and a Pistons surge. Detroit forces a turnover on defense. Alvin Robertson takes full advantage by racing past 3 Bulls, capping a 13-0 run by the Pistons. Jordan tries to stem the tide, but his shot caroms off the rim. Scott Williams follows, however, and the charge is momentarily slowed. Terry Mills is off to a fast start. This left-handed leader makes him a blistering 6 of 6 in the quarter. Rodman's rebound sends Detroit off to the races again. Isaiah pulls up the 3-point line and drains another bomb, swelling the lead to 17. As the quarter winds down, Mills connects on his 7th straight shot. The Pistons shoot a deadly 83% from the floor in the first quarter and lead it by 13. The second quarter brings more of the same. Mills zips a pass to Olden Polynice for a 2-handed flush. Dumars spots Polynice ahead of the pack again, and his laser dish sends Olden in for the reverse layup. Isaiah hustles down a long rebound and flings a length of the court feed to Dumars. Joe casually lofts another tray, which puts Detroit up 49-32 as the crowd gets worked into a frenzy. But the Bulls do have Michael Jordan. First, he takes a pass from Scottie Pippen, catalyzes Thomas with a stutter step drive, and the finger roll. Then, he darts into the paint, freezes the defense before using the glass to cut the lead denied. When Darrell Walker cuts to just right of the lane and banks home this fadeaway, the gap's been sliced to 5. The Pistons finish the half with another hoop from Mills via a beautiful bounce pass from Thomas and lead it by 7 at the break. Detroit enjoyed their best shooting half of the season. Terry Mills was a big part of it, going 9 of 11 from the field for 20 points. Chicago managed to climb back into the contest by outscoring the Pistons reserves 16-4.
King against Mills. Scott Williams with his last one. It's nothing there.
And that's why I said they will not continue to go back to Scott Williams too many times.
Robertson can sneak with the best of them. And there's a rebound claimed by Scotty Williams. Nice mismatch. And they took advantage of it. They had Mills on Armstrong, and the speed and quickness of Armstrong played to his advantage.
It's one of those times where a guard gets himself in an awkward position. He knows he can go by Mills. Mills should just give him a little bit of space, make him shoot it up over the top. The one thing he was trying to do, draw contact, he got that out of it. He also got the basket out of it.
12 today for Armstrong, 20 consecutive games of double figures. You know, I sense that Armstrong, with Paxson starting at the point, that perhaps he was growing a little bit weary of always being on the bench and always coming off, and he really strived to be a starting point guard in this league. Now he's got it.
Now they need to clear this up, whether or not this basket counts, because the ball never went through the bottom of the net. And Ronnie Rothstein arguing that it was their own player that knocked it back up and through. The point counts when it clears the bottom of the net. It never clears the bottom of the net, and it is Williams who knocks the ball back out. You know, there have been shots that have gone in when great shooters shoot the ball. They go in, they hit nothing but net, and it will come right back out of the net before it actually clears through. Therefore, the basket doesn't count. It's like a wraparound net effect. Again, Williams with the hand punches it back out before it counts. A little conference there with the officials. They count that basket.
And a three-point play by B.J. Armstrong. What a pass by Isaiah Thomas. A little mismatch against Pippen. And Dumars takes it low and out of bounds. 9 to shoot for the Detroit Pistons. Chicago has had 2 free throws today. Detroit has gone 5 of 8. Rebounding in the game. 19 for Detroit, 21 for Chicago. Thomas. Robertson unsuspecting of the pass. A turnover right there. And that'll be turnover number 10.
But a great idea by Isaiah, because he saw the man guarding the basketball, Allen Robertson, standing on the outside. As soon as Robertson passed it, he would just cut to the basket. It was kind of a give and go from out of bounds. That's what Isaiah saw.
Boy, atop the key, Jordan is his most different. And Dumars shoved him in a foul call on Joey Dumars.
Joe Dumars, because of the jump shot down on the baseline a few moments ago where Jordan pushed him off and cleared it, Joe that time tried to be a little bit stronger, tried to belly up a little stronger, knowing that Michael was going to use that left arm. That time, a little bit too much. Jordan knocked way off balance.
1 of 1 Jordan from the line, 18 points today. Dumars was quoted earlier this week in the paper as saying he likes Jordan on the right side because he has the baseline to use him to buffer. He said on the left side, that's when Jordan is deadly, but he's his most fearsome atop the key where he has all kinds of options. 52 against Charlotte a couple nights ago.
I would say they did a pretty good job in the hospital clearing up that infection between the 2 toes.
Do you agree the comment by Dumars that atop the key Jordan has so many things available to him it's virtually impossible to stop him?
Let me put it to you this way. There are a number of philosophies on how you stop Michael Jordan. The man has won 6 straight scoring titles, so you take whichever one you like.
Isaiah guarded by Jordan. Jordan leads the league in steals. Dumars with Walker on him. Walker is starting the first half. That was a 3 attempt and a foul called on Walker. As the Bulls have crept to within 8.
Remember Johnny Bach mentioned to us, Darrell Walker loves to come out and put his hands all over the players.